Hey funnel builders, Mike here from Sell Your Service, and today I want to talk to you about the 7 steps to running a profitable, successful marketing funnel business. Now, I do have a course on how to run a profitable, successful marketing funnel business, but I figured I'd give a little bit of an overview, kind of high level, 30,000 foot view on the 7 steps it takes to run a business that's building marketing funnels for your customers, that's also profitable for you, profitable for the business, and successful depending on what your definition of success is. For example, some people are going to want to run a business where they don't have to work every single day. They can do it 2 or 3 days a week, spend the rest of their time with family, looking after family, going out and doing stuff that they want to do. And that's great. If that's what success means for some people running a marketing funnel business, you can craft that. But there's also the level of success where you think, yeah, you want to have staff, you want to have multiple offices around the world, you want to have $100 million turnover, whatever it is that you need your funnel business to do, there are 7 steps to be able to do that. And the problem is that most coaches and most funnel building experts will tell you it's how you build marketing funnels for customers, and that's not true. There are literally hundreds of courses on how to build marketing funnels out there. I know I've got 2 of them. I know of 2 more that have launched just this week on how to build marketing funnels. And a lot of the time I think we go after those courses thinking, well, I'm going to learn how to build an even better marketing funnel because then my customers are going to want to buy that. How often have you bought a plugin or a piece of software or a platform thinking that all of a sudden this is going to revolutionize your marketing funnel business, when in actual fact it doesn't make any difference whatsoever? And instead, I want to share with you the 7 steps that it takes to build out a profitable, successful marketing funnel business. They do have to be done in order, and I think the order might stagger you a little bit, but in the meantime, let's get into it. So number 1 is that there are certain truths of running absolutely any business that marketing funnel businesses have to follow no matter what, as well as every other business in the world. For example, if you're the entrepreneur, if you're the owner and you're delivering the work, there is a limit to the amount that you'll be able to generate for your income. There is literally a ceiling to the amount of revenue that you can generate if you are the only person delivering those results. There are a series of fundamental truths to running a marketing funnel business. There are a series of fundamental truths to running any business that so many funnel builders completely ignore because we're digital creatives, or we're entrepreneurs, or we say we're only going to set up as one person, or maybe we only want to make $60,000 a year, or we want to make $10 million a year. That's irrelevant. There are some fundamental truths that you have to understand. Another one, and these are taken from my book, From Single to Scale. Another one is that if the process that you're delivering to your customers isn't repeatable, your costs, your pricing, they're all going to spiral out of control. One of the biggest problems that we see digital creative businesses, particularly funnel businesses, face is that they don't know how much to charge their customers, and a lot of that is not a pricing problem, it's a product problem. You don't have a standardized product, you don't have a standardized delivery, and that makes pricing much, much harder. The final one is, can you deliver 1,000 orders, or could you receive 1,000 orders today and handle it? Most of us wouldn't even be able to handle 2 or 3 orders per day. And if we're not able to scale out and increase the amount of customers that we serve and sell to, there is going to be a massive limit to the amount that we can grow, and there'll be a ceiling that we hit compared to the revenue that we might want to generate. So if you have goals of running a $100,000 or $100 million business, you have to understand where are the ceilings and the limits that you're placing on your delivery. This is not just for funnel builders, this is for all businesses, and there are some absolutely fundamental truths that you have to understand before you can move on to some of the other stages. The second step is understanding your vision as the captain, the leader, the CEO, your vision, your values, and your mindset. An enormous part of running a business comes from you as the captain, so to speak, dictating where it is that you want to go. I've often said that your business is a bit like a ship, and the kind of the final destination that you want to get to, that tropical island with all the luau girls and the coconuts and the mangoes and the chewy cocoa beans and stuff like that, is, you know, down the horizon, and you're the one who's going to have to determine how you're going to get there. Along the way, there are going to be loads of distractions. There are going to be things that look like opportunities. You're going to have other people detract from you. You're going to have other people just be dicks to you and make your life difficult. Your job, though, is to have such a clear vision and such a clear connection to the purpose of running your business beyond I want to make $100,000 so I can pay the bills. You need to start thinking, why do I want to make that kind of money? Why do I want to pay the bills? Why do I want to set up a business? What is it that I'm doing that's better than everything else on the market and different to everything else on the market? You don't have to be a revolutionary business like Uber, you don't have to be a revolutionary business like Instagram or anything like that. If you've got a clear vision and you've got a series of values that you want to work towards, that is what's going to determine your success way before the product, way before your pricing, way before any of that. Is going to be your individual vision and values and your mindset when you're leading your business towards that final goal. Stage number 3 is your market and niche. Way before creating a product, you need to understand the market that you want to go after. I think there's some huge problems around what people define as a niche. I think there's some massive misconceptions around what people determine as a niche or a market or an industry. A niche is not a market. A niche is also not an industry. A niche is simply a problem that you solve or a result that you get for a specific group of people that no one else wants to serve. So it's all of those things. You are the niche. If you determine that you're going to help pram manufacturing companies that only exist in 3 countries, expand into more territories through SEO, and everyone else goes, well, I don't want to serve that market. I don't want to serve that group of people. I don't want to solve that problem. That's a niche. It's not just an industry. It's not just a market. And until you've understood who you're going after and until you can articulate who you're helping and the value you're adding to their lives, it doesn't matter if you've got the world's greatest product. No one's going to buy it if it's not applicable to an individual person and their lifestyle and their future. So number 4, you need to start planning the business. All too often I hear people say, oh look, I'm kind of stuck in the business. I've got to do all the work. There's no way that I could change it or do anything else. Why not? It's your business. You can do absolutely anything you want to. There's no one else out there saying you have to run a business like this. You can't run a funnel business unless you, don't do blog content. You can't run a funnel business and if you're willing to create course content. There's no reason why your funnel business can't be planned out exactly how you want to do it. If you just want to be the rainmaker and create amazing content and drive massive levels of traffic to your website, helping a very specific market. Remember, it comes back to understanding the particular market and niche that you're going after based around your vision and mindset, based on the truths of running any business. If you want to take care of that and have other people build, if you want to have other people develop, whatever it is, you can do that, but you have to plan the business. It's not going to happen by magic. You have to have a plan for your business. A lot of people might say, oh, well, a business plan, it's only 1 page, or it's the back of a napkin, or it's loads of pages, a really in-depth document. I think people go way off. None of that matters. All that matters is understanding, what do you want to build repeatedly? Don't think, well, I have to build a business and an agency and a freelance business like this because that's how everyone else does it. I have to build a funnel business like this because that's how everyone else does it. It's got nothing to do with what anyone else does. It's entirely down to what you want to build within your lifestyle to support your goals and your vision. So number 5 is money management. I can't believe how often I'll see people with a plan on building their business. They have a traffic plan. They have a plan for their future. They have their goals written down. They have all of this stuff, but they don't have a money management plan. The most common question I'm asked is about pricing. How much should I charge for a marketing funnel? And before we can even ask that, I have to know, well, how much do you need to make? We need to understand how much you personally want to take home and what your goal is before I can start telling you, well, you need to start charging $10,000 or $100,000 because it's got no relevance towards your market and your lifestyle. We have to have a plan for knowing what happens to every single dollar before we can start pricing. If I know that I have a personal lifestyle budget of $50,000 and I also know that for every dollar that comes in, 50% is going to go to me, that means that I know that I have to make $100,000 in my business to support my lifestyle and support the business. Before coming up with pricing, we have to understand money management. So that's why you need to have a very, very strict money management plan and understanding where every single dollar and cent goes from any income before we can start determining how much we want to charge customers. After that, we can absolutely decide, yeah, I want to charge $25,000 per client. Rather than thinking, I want to build landing pages and remarketing campaigns and do sales page copy and all that kind of stuff. How much can I charge for that? That's what most people do. They'll come up with a list of things they want to do and they'll think, how much can I charge for that? Instead, we need to think about, I need to make $25,000 per customer per quarter. What can I deliver in exchange for that $25,000? Number 6 is the product and offer. Look how far down the stages we've got before we've even started looking at the product and offer. Before that, we have to look at how much we want to charge, how much we want to make, the market that we're going after, the truths of running absolutely any business, not just a funnel business. Now we can look at our product and offer. The biggest mistake I see funnel builders making is that they think, well, I'm going to deliver landing pages, so therefore that's what I'm selling, right? I'm selling squeeze pages. I'm selling the design and the templates and uploading it. That's not what you're selling. You've got to come up with an offer that is applicable to an audience that's hungry. What you're doing is giving someone a future. You need to be able to say, in the future, my customers will be able to ... and finish that sentence. So in the future, my customers will be able to attract more traffic from Google and convert them into subscribers, or take more of their email list and convert them into 10x customers. That's what you need to be able to say. That's what you're selling. That's the product and that's the offer. When we have a standardized system for being able to deliver those results to a customer, that's when we have a product. But the offer is what we sell. And if we can understand the offer and the way that it makes a customer's life better, then we can standardize the product. That helps with our pricing, that helps with our efficiency, that helps us get known for a specific result and becoming, and begin to dominate a niche. That's what we need to start looking at way before we start thinking about, well, I'm going to start building landing pages or opt-in forms or blog content. You need to think about the offer before the deliverables. So think about the benefits and the future that you're going to be delivering to your clients and customers way before you think about the actual specifics of the deliverable. Finally, step number 7 is we need to find one customer. Now for you, it might be that you need to find 10 customers, you need to find 100 customers, maybe you're looking for your third and your fourth customer, but with this new system, you need to prove it to yourself by saying, I just need to find one customer. That's the only metric that we use here at Sell Your Service and our agency. When we're picking up the phone, when we're emailing people, when we're networking, I just repeatedly think, I just need one more customer. I just need one more customer to push this through. What can I do to continually do everything I can to find people within that market and serve them better than anybody else? I just need one customer. Often when we start thinking about all these crazy levels of overwhelm and the amount of money that we have and the amount of money we need to make and all this kind of stuff, it can become really easy to get lost in the fact that if you had 4 customers at $25,000, that's a $100,000 business. To just spend your 3 months looking for one customer who needs $25,000 worth of help, doing that 4 times a year would give you a $100,000 business. So start breaking it down. Understand that the mountain you have to climb is not as insurmountable as you think it is. It's very, very doable. It's very manageable, particularly when you go through those stages. So there was the truths of running any business. You have to adhere to them way before you decide to commit to anything within your marketing funnel business. Marketing funnel businesses are not special. There's also your vision, your values, and your mindset. You personally have to connect with your business and your customers. You've also got your market and your niche. Going after a specific market and a specific niche will help your business immeasurably. We need to plan the business as well. We need to understand what it is that your role is going to be within the business. We need to know what it is that customers are going to get, the results they're going to get, and how we're going to drive and attract leads and interest. We also want to look at money management. It's so critical, understanding our own personal money management goals as well as the pricing model behind anything that we deliver to customers. We also want to create a product offer, which is understanding the future and the benefits that we're going to be providing our customers compared to the actual deliverables and the features that we're going to be building, because that's not important, that's not relevant. And finally, we just need to find one customer. We want to keep churning it out, grinding it out, finding one customer at a time and delivering them the best possible experience. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Those are my 7 steps to running a profitable, successful marketing funnel business. As I mentioned, I have got a full-fledged course on this available below. I'll put the link in the description. It's also a bit of a letter and a layout and a system on how to run a profitable and successful marketing funnel business. If you're thinking that this is what you want to do full time, I highly highly implore you to check it out. Email me as well, michael@sellyourservice.co.uk, and I'll answer any questions that I can. In the meantime, I've probably got a couple of videos either side of me, so go ahead and check those out. If you're new here, hello, fellow funnel builder. I'm Mike from Sell Your Service. Hit the subscribe button. I create new videos every single week, and I'd love to help you out reach your maximum income potential by helping you sell more marketing funnels to your customers. Click the link in the description below if you want to go check out the course. In the meantime, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm Mike, and I'll see you on the next video. Keep building those funnels.